Hey, Dan Passarelli here. What a day it was today. This time, not if you were long puts, but if you were long the market or had any bullish delta positions for that matter, because you know what today was? Today was one of the top 10 biggest up days in the entire history of the market, going back to literally recorded history. Some of the others in the top 10 were from 1931, 1933, 1939. No, we beat one of the ones in 1939. So, wow, pretty crazy, but honestly, not really unexpected, was it? We talked about how good news on any of this tariff stuff could lead to a day like today, right? Whether that be, hey, a deal was worked out. The actual news of calling off the tariffs was probably surprising to a lot of people. That particularly was to me. But the market follow through after that, I mean, well, I guess I sure didn't expect it to be one of the biggest up days in the history of the market, to be fair. But we can't be really that surprised with how the market has been reacting lately. And so let's talk about covered calls and cash secured puts. This is what I talk about on Substack all the time. And today was kind of an interesting day for that. I bought back a good number of my calls at a nickel, my good till cancel resting orders. Got filled on those over the past couple of days. And most of them, because I thought there could be a day or a series of days where we got back to levels like this, and maybe even higher if the good spirits of the market, the positive animal spirits, continue to make the market buoyant like this. I've had some offers to sell covered calls above the market on some of these things, and not really selling at the bottom in case the market would blow through. And what's pretty interesting, which should give you some good insight on exactly how to manage this, is when the market goes up like this, even though it was a massively volatile day, as you can see here, the historical volatility jumped up massively today to 48, which is humongous. The VIX, the implied volatility, sold off. It got cheaper. And that's very, very common. And so what that means is that those call offers that are sitting there waiting for the market to rise so that the call deltas could rise and take those offers, those calls ended up getting a lot cheaper, and that made them harder to buy. I actually only got filled. The market was up about 10% here after hours. I only got filled on one of my call offers, and I'm going to have to wait for another pretty big day, not necessarily a whole another 10% day. I wouldn't expect another one of those anytime soon, but the market's going to have another pretty good day or two to get filled on the rest of my outstanding good till cancel call offers. That being said, the one that I did get filled on in TEX, I put in my good till cancel nickel bid to get filled on that if the market does end up reversing, and just take that profit on that call right away and keep the same game going as long as it takes. So that's my insight on trading covered calls and cash secured puts for that matter in this market. Hope that helps. And if you're looking for trading strategies to trade in markets like these, to take advantage of some of these mini trends that we've had, we're doing an online training that you need to attend. So go to markettaker.com/REG. Market like stock market, taker like take what is rightfully yours. Markettaker.com/REG as in register, and get signed up for that free complimentary online training. Trade smart.